curious about the amazing conversations that we are going to have today. Just one request, all learners are requested to type in their questions in the chat box. The questions shall be taken later during the question answer session. Joining us today is a nature enthusiast, a bird and nature photographer, someone who has a passion for traveling and skydiving. He has won several awards at Badminton World Masters 2013 in Italy and 2017 in New Zealand. It's my great honor and privilege to welcome Dr. Sachin Panwalkar. Welcome, sir, to this webinar, and it's over to you.
Yeah, good evening, one and all. Hi, I'm Dr. Sachin Panwalkar. I'm Swayam's dad, and this is my best identity amongst you all, I think. Today, I'm invited to share my experiences regarding photography and especially bird photography by Principal Miss Monica ma'am and SVM team. So I thank you all for giving me this opportunity. And I thank you, Praveen sir, for such a nice introduction. So basically, I am an amateur photographer and I like to learn new things regarding photography every day. And I'm still learning new things every day. I love traveling a lot and exploring new places as well. And I carry my camera wherever I go. And it helps me learning new things about my camera settings and photography as well. And I love nature a lot. So first I'll share few of my nature pics. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sharing few of my nature photography pictures. This one was clicked in Ladakh, Pangong Lake. This one was around Ratnagiri only, outskirts of Ratnagiri. This one is again from Ladakh. It's a highest motorable road, which is called this thing Changla Pass. It is around 18,500 meters from height. This one is from beautiful Ratnagiri in a rainy season. This is Purnagad area in Ratnagiri only. This one everyone must be knowing, it's Bhate beach. This is Purnagad beach near Powers. This beautiful waterfall is around 15-20 kilometers from Ratnagiri. This is a typical cloud pattern. This had clicked in New Zealand during World Master Games. This picture is again from Ladakh. This one is from Venice, Italy. This is a beautiful picture of reflections. This is a waterfall with slow shutter speed. This one I have clicked in near Ratnagiri only, near Funsoap area. And this is beautiful sunset. And this was clicked near our SVM school only, few years back. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I am doctor by profession, so mostly I'm busy whole week. So I choose Sunday mornings for bird and nature photography, as early morning 6 to 9 a.m. is the golden time for bird photography, because between 6 to 9 we get to see a lot of birds in the morning. And now, due to this COVID situation, I have cut my working hours since last few months, so I get a bit of more time for my passion. And I was actually asked about time management. Being a doctor and also a regular badminton player, how do I manage bird photography as well? So I try to keep it very simple and find some time, because you can never keep off your passion. So sometimes also I also carry my camera in on my back seat of my car while going to my OPD, and after finishing OPD, if I get some time, I just take out my camera and start clicking. This is how I manage photography. Now I would like to explain some basics about photography. There are so many types of photography, namely landscape photography, bird photography, then portrait photography, fashion photography, macro photography, and so on. And there are elements in photography which makes a lot of difference. These are patterns, textures, symmetry, asymmetry, depth of the field, lines and curves, color and contrast. These are few pictures which you can see on the PPT. Now let us talk about bird photography. Bird photography is my passion, and now you are looking on the screen. That is my first camera, which it's a zoom digital camera which I bought in year 2005, and it was having only 10x zoom that time. But as it was a revolution that time to just insert a memory card in your camera and transfer all the pictures to your PC, and you are ready to watch the pictures, you click immediately. That was like revolution that time for us, just 10 years back. And then onwards, technology is creating wonders, like from digital camera to DSLR camera, and now the latest kid is mirrorless camera. And at present I am having a Nikon D500 with 200-500 zoom lens camera, which is the best camera for wildlife and bird photography, which you are viewing on the screen now. So I wanted to share my inspiration to start bird photography. In year 2010, one cute little colorful bird accidentally entered my home. I tried to rescue the bird for around 3 to 4 hours. Finally, the little cute bird flew away unhurt. I took few of the pictures of this bird and posted on a Facebook. That time Facebook was also new. And I found a little colorful bird, and after a few days I found the bird was Oriental dwarf kingfisher. And some of experts said me it's a very rare bird and it is seldomly seen in city areas. And you are really very lucky because you got sight of the rarest bird, and that too in your home. This is how I started actual bird photography. The same cute bird I was talking about. This is how I started actual bird photography, and then onwards, it's learning new things about birds. So basically, while capturing birds, I have observed few most important things. There are four P's in photography that are very important. First is patience. Second, perseverance. Third is practice, and fourth is passion. And I'll add a fifth one. It then comes the perfection. Now the first thing is patience. We have to be very patient, as this is a time consuming activity. Sometimes even after walking for hours, we do not get the photograph we want. Sometimes we get good bird activity, and sometimes it would be so frustrating after sitting for hours with no activity. So patience is very important. It is must. Then secondly, you should also have a good eye reflex for bird photography, because it is not very easy to spot the bird amongst all the trees around. Also, we have to be very quick in capturing the bird, as it doesn't stay at one place for too long. In bird photography, another very important aspect is listening the bird's call. It helps in identifying the specific bird you want, as every bird has a unique call that helps us in locating the bird. In bird photography, you need a stable hand, as shaky images of the birds can ruin your whole day's hard work, as we cannot carry our tripod everywhere we go. But of course, it's a learning process. So, after capturing bird pictures, post processing plays very important role. Means proper editing of the picture to make it presentable in respect to its composition and clarity. So I would like to highlight some technical aspects in bird photography. Those technical aspects are firstly ISO, then exposure, then shutter speed, aperture, then background of the bird. It is very important to make the photo picture presentable. And lastly, like I said, post processing means you have to edit the picture and make it presentable. Like now, I would like to highlight few advantages which I have observed while birding. First main advantage is you get a motivation to get up early. Then you get a good amount of morning walk as well. And walking in nature means walking amongst lots of trees around you, and you get a lot of oxygen as well, and also vitamin D, because you walk in a morning sunlight. Then it also improves our eye reflexes, as so many birds are camouflaged with the trees around. And also it has helped me to explore many new places as well around Ratnagiri, which I must not have seen in those years. So it helped me to explore many new places in and around Ratnagiri, and I have been privileged by the beauty of nature around. So Ratnagiri is like a birder's paradise. Here itself, I have captured more than 100 species of the birds since last 7 to 8 years. And there are so many migratory birds as well who visit Ratnagiri in winter season, and they travel for miles from their actual home place. So I would like to highlight some of the migratory bird pictures which I have clicked in these days. This one is a seagull. Seagull normally travels from around Australia or Siberia, and it reaches here in Ratnagiri by around November. And the bird stays in Ratnagiri till late February or March. Like this is a Caspian tern. This is also a foreign bird. It travels a lot, and we can see on seashores. I have captured it in a Kalba Devi seashore last year only. These are the Caspian terns. This is Indian pitta. In Marathi, it is called as Navrang. This bird arrives in Ratnagiri just before the monsoon. It's around May, and it is said that when this bird arrives, then the monsoon is around 1 month. After 1 month, we start a monsoon in this area. This is the same bird, Indian pitta. It has a typical call. This is a beautiful Asian paradise flycatcher, which has a long tail, and this is very attractive bird, but very hard to get. This is a reflection of a sand diaper. This one is from eagle family. This is booted eagle. normally seen during winter season, November, December. It's a migratory bird only. This is beautiful verdictor flycatcher. This bird comes from Himalayas and travels a lot and reaches here by November and till March, April stays here. This one is orange-headed thrush. This bird mimics other birds' calls actually and misleads us a lot of time. And this is Egyptian vulture. This is a very rare vulture. Means it. I have a record shot of this vulture. I never got it again, and I heard it's very rarely seen in Ratnagiri area. I got this picture in a Champak Maidan, Mazgaon side. This is Shaheen falcon. This is also a foreign bird. Travels a lot. This is crab plover. This is also a very rare bird. You can find it on seashores in January, February. Like this is beautiful Indian roller. It looks so nice in its flight. This is the picture of its flight. Now I will highlight some local birds which we normally see in Ratnagiri area throughout the year. These are green bee eaters. In Marathi, they are called as Veda Raghu. The same one. It can be seen everywhere, I think. All must have seen this bird around. This is orange minivet. This is a male bird, and this is orange in color. And orange minivet female is yellow colored. And it is said that in birds, male are more attractive and good looking and beautiful than female. But it's not the case in human beings. I must clear. I just wanted to be safe. Like this is Brahmini kite. This is also everyone must be seeing in the sky every day. It's a very common bird. This is brown-headed barbet. This one is coppersmith barbet. Actually, we rescued this bird because we found this bird near Maitreyi Burke's house. If she's here, she must be uh, uh, remembering this because this bird, this cute little bird, shot against the window and fell down, and it was in a shock for a few minutes. But but then it flew away in the bush after 10 or 15 minutes. Like this one is black-headed oriole, can be seen near river banks throughout the year. This is beautiful black-napped monarch. Very hard to find, but this is the most beautiful bird actually, and very cute. This is Vigor's sunbird. This is very common bird. The same one, Vigor's sunbird. This is purple rump sunbird. And this pic, actually, I got it today only. Today morning when I went for birding, I got this picture of this bird. The same one, purple rump sunbird. This is greater cockle. In Marathi, it is called as Bharadwaj. Everyone must be knowing this bird. This is crested hawk eagle. This is spotted owl. This one is a brown wood owl, and this is a juvenile one, a small baby. This is brown fish owl. Note the iris color is different. One iris is little dark yellow, another one is a faint yellow like. This is the same one, brown fish owl. Curious owl, what I say. This is Tickle's blue flycatcher. This is white-napped woodpecker, male and female. Again, note male is a red in color, and other one is a female. Down. This is chikra, curious chikra, very curious. These are few pics of peacocks, not in Ratnagiri, near Kolhapur. I, I got these pictures. Now, I'll highlight few kingfishers. There are many types of kingfishers in Ratnagiri, and I have captured almost all of them except one. This is white-throated kingfisher. This is a very common kingfisher. It is seen everywhere in Ratnagiri, near in every pond. This is the same one, white-throated kingfisher. This is common kingfisher, though it is not very common. I don't know why this name is given common kingfisher, but you can find it near the river banks if you wait for a long. This is the same oriental dwarf cute kingfisher. Oriental dwarf kingfisher with a kill. Note male and female here as well. Male looks more gorgeous than female. The head of the male is more pinkish than the female, and female looks angry as well. This is blue-eared kingfisher. This is very shy bird. Yeah, rarely found actually, but you can see this bird near the river bank only. The same bird, blue-eared kingfisher. This is stalk-billed kingfisher. This is one of the biggest kingfishers in kingfisher family. This is pied kingfisher. This is also very rarely seen. I hardly sighted this bird 2 or 3 times in last 5 years. And the last one is black-capped kingfisher, which I haven't got a shot yet. Hopefully, I'll get it this year. So now I'll show a few more pics of birds that I have been to many places, especially for birding. So recently I had been to Big One near Pune, where we get to see thousands of flamingos, then painted storks, seagulls, ospreys, and so many other birds. These are all migratory birds, and you get to see these birds from around November to late March. So many people they go to watch flamingos in this region, and it has become a birding and a tourist spot as well. In Big One River, we get to see almost 50 species of bird at a time, and it is like birders feast, having thousands of birds all around. So I'll highlight some few of my bird pics. These are flamingos. They travel a lot from Kutch, Rajasthan as well, from Afghanistan and Iran. Every year they reach here in November. You can find them near Big One, even in Mumbai, Airoli. These are painted stocks. This is seagull. These are seagulls. This is river tern with a catch. This is a typical diving pose of a river tern. This is Indian spot-billed duck. This is black-winged stilt with long legs. These are flamingos in flight. This is a flock of birds. You can see if you go early morning around 8 after sunlight, you get to see such flocks of various birds in the sky. Now, such other place which I have visited is Dandeli. You must have heard about Dandeli. Ganesh Gudi is a place. It's a beautiful place. It is situated in Karnataka. It is more of like a forest reserve, and it is very beautiful place for nature and wildlife enthusiasts. Consisting of dense forest, beautiful rivers, wild animals, and of course some rare species of birds like uh, like Malabar grey hornbill, pied hornbill, Indian grey hornbill, and the rarest one is great hornbill. And luckily we got just a glimpse of great hornbill. This place is famous for all types of hornbills we get to see here. So I'll share a few of my bird pics which I have clicked in Dandeli. This is Indian pied hornbill. Male and female. This is Malabar grey hornbill. The same one, Malabar grey hornbill. This is Indian grey hornbill. The same one, Indian grey hornbill. You can see pied hornbill and Indian grey hornbill in Ratnagiri as well, or Pune. But this is the rare one, great hornbill. We luckily got the sight of this bird. The picture is not so clear, but this is the only record shot which I have. Now I'll talk about scope for young budding photographers like you. Basically, photography is not any rocket science. It is a learning phase. And the thing is you keep on growing and becoming good photographer by learning new things every day. There are many workshops held in Ratnagiri itself during vacations. They are organized by photography groups and also organizations like Lions Club, then Lensart Club, and many other local groups as well. These birding groups arrange many nature trails, then photo walks, then group activities, and much more. And one such group is a Lensart birding group, and I am part of this group. It's a WhatsApp group actually, but there are so many experts in this group, and I learn a lot new things every day from these experts. And especially about basic photography, you don't need your own camera because nowadays everyone has a cell phone and that have a good resolution camera as well. So you can open your camera and go to your pro mode and just start practicing photography. And when you learn pro mode, once you learn the pro mode, you master it, you can ask your parents for a new digital camera. And lastly, the things you should take care while doing bird photography. You should never disturb the bird. Never use flash while clicking a bird. Avoid clicking nesting birds as you are likely to disturb them. Then always keep safe distance from the bird and do not harm the bird by any means. And now I'll share a few of my good photographs which I personally like. This one is clicked near Maruti Mandir from top of Venkatesh Hotel. This is a slow shutter speed shot. This is a balloon burst. Again clicked in a slow shutter speed. This one is also a balloon burst. I tried on SVM. This is how the picture looks. This is a beautiful sunset. Rainy Ratnagiri. This is a beautiful sunset which I have clicked in New Zealand when I had been for a World Master Games. This is white tiger staring. This is Sydney Opera. This is Hotel Taj. It's a reflection. Picture of a full moon. This is the picture of that boat which has become very famous now. Everyone must have visited this place near White Sea. Beautiful sunset. To conclude with, I would like to share a few pictures and videos about adventure sports that I'm crazy for adventure sports. So I did a skydiving in Australia, then shot over jet boat in New Zealand, and a speedboat ride with 360-degree rotation and around 100 miles per hour, which I did it in Spain. These are a few pics of a skydiving. This was after a free fall. I did skydiving and I jumped from around 16,000 feet height in Australia. This is also a very thrilling experience. It's a boat ride and it turns around 360 degrees with 100 miles per hour speed. I did scuba diving in Ratnagiri. Now it's available during summer season. Now I'll share my videos of skydiving and a jet boat ride. So at the end, I want to say that my elder son Shaunak, he has helped me a lot. So I thank him as well for preparing PPTs and lots of technical help as well. So bye bye, take care and stay safe and stay healthy. Just watch my videos.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Before we close the session, just give me 2 minutes
Yeah,
to
sure.
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah. After the videos, sir, we'll take some questions from
Yeah,
the
sure,
learners
sure.
and the faculty as well.
Sure.
Yes.
Hello! What are we doing today? What's this funny harness you're wearing? This funny harness you're wearing? What is he doing? Skydiving! Whose idea was this? Whose idea? Who made the booking? Whose idea? Is this your idea? It's your idea. All right, and we're all a little bit nervous.
Not at all.
Not at all. You're ready. You're excited. Awesome. Okay. You're nervous. All right. Well, we're going to jump on the bus. We're going to head to the airport. We'll be landing back here in about 45 minutes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Shall we go do this?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Have fun. See you guys. We'll see you out there.
Yeah, this is skydiving video. It was really a thrilling experience.
All right.
I would like to play one more video. This is a shot over jet ride. It's a boat ride. It was also a very thrilling experience. This we did it New Zealand, Auckland, in Queenstown, like. I think some net connectivity problem. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful.
Over to
Wonderful.
you, sir.
I think.
Sir.
Thank you so much, sir. I must say it was a wonderful presentation, and all the photographs that we have seen. I think there were so many wow moments in those photographs. It just took time for every one of us to sink in each and every photograph in each and every moment. And I could just see the dedication, the hard work and the talent that which you have put in each of that wonderful photograph. And one more thing I noticed is it's like you are in love with each of that bird, each of those birds, and it's like as if they have become a part of your family. I
Yeah,
mean,
really.
even like when you, yeah, and even while you were speaking about each bird, I mean, I could see how emotionally connected you are to each bird, and in that sense, to each photograph. So,
Yeah.
I yeah. So you have definitely inspired me to I mean, to venture into bird photography, nature photography. This is a completely new arena for me, and I have definitely drawn inspiration from this. I'm sure our learners and faculty members, they have been wowed by this beautiful presentation, which I must say your elder son Shaunak has made. I mean, hats off to him. It's been a wonderful presentation and something to learn from. I mean, how a presentation should be made. It's just a super presentation. And
Thank
I would just like, yeah, yes, sir. And uh, we will just like to start with the question answer session. If the learners have any questions, I think instead of typing in the chat box, you can directly ask sir. You can directly ask Dr. Panwalkar your question, or even if any faculty members they're having some questions. I know Monica ma'am is very eager to put up her questions, but I think Monica ma'am will you'll just wait for some time. We'll give others a chance. So let's start with the question answer session to the over to the learners and our faculty members. Yes, who would like to go first? Jared, sir.
I'd like someone else to take the lead. It has
you.
been a wonderful presentation, sir.
Yeah.
And many of us are amateur photographers, like myself. And over the years, I've been out of touch with it. I mean, I'm from Goa,
Oh, I
and
see.
yes, and I enjoy taking photographs of nature, and more than people. And my wife, she says, you don't take any pictures of us. You just
Yeah.
take pictures of
Same here.
the so that's what I keep doing. And many of these birds that you pictured, that you've taken images of, I have seen these birds. I don't have a really zoom camera in my possession, but yes, I have seen these birds. I recognize their calls. Like just this morning when I woke up, I heard the call of a hornbill, and I
Oh,
know the call of a hornbill because I see them almost every day in Goa.
oh,
Almost every day, yes. And I've seen the grey hornbill. I have seen the pied hornbill. Both of these are regulars in Goa, especially the pied hornbill.
okay.
Very common in my
Yeah.
place. Orioles, of course. There's another bird called a tree pie. I see a lot of tree pies. I don't know if you've seen a tree pie.
Yeah.
Very noisy bird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrushes.
It's same here as well in Ratnagiri. Tree pie.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, tree pies. Very noisy bird. Then pittas, a lot of pittas, rollers, Indian rollers, and thrushes. Yes, I didn't know that the thrush could mimic other birds. I
Yeah. It
see.
always like other birds. Yeah. And it so many times misleads actually.
Okay, all right, all right. I know that even the crow is a very big mimic. The crow is
Yeah.
crow does makes a lot of different sounds.
Yeah.
Yes, and flycatchers. I have seen flycatchers, but very rare. I've seen the white one. I've seen the brown one as well.
Okay.
Uh, what I haven't seen, and Goa's state bird is the yellow bulbul. I have not
Oh.
seen the yellow bulbul till date.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
seen the state bird of Maharashtra, which is the green pigeon, very common in Goa.
Yeah.
It's seasonal. It is seasonal. It comes during a certain season.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even the hornbill, like we know, is the state bird of Kerala. So
Yeah.
that is so common in Goa. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, And there are various other birds and various other animals that I've seen. Yes, I like animals as well. So
Yeah.
of these monitor lizards and mongoose. There are hare, civets. I don't know if you've seen a civet, but you should usually see them in the night.
Yeah.
Porcupines, yeah, all of these things are very common around my place in Goa. Oh, just speaking to you, I just saw. I'm sitting outside. I just saw a hornbill pass by.
Oh, I see.
I
Yeah.
just saw it fly by.
Okay.
This is called good fortune.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. It's been wonderful watching all these images. I'm not so much into video, but
Yeah.
photography, yes, yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
photography, yes.
My pleasure, sir.
Lovely. Thank you so much. It's been beautiful sitting through this entire presentation, watching all these images that you've put forward. Lovely. Very nice. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jared, sir. I mean, I didn't know you have studied this subject so much. Now I have to come and take tips from you.
Oh,
Sure,
sure.
sir. I'm always open to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
he's knowing almost all the birds. Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's great. Wonderful, Jared, sir.
Thank you
Yes,
so much,
anyone
sir.
else would like to ask something? Miss Monica, please.
I think I'll be unstoppable now. Uh, I was really thrilled, and let me tell Mr. Sachin that before I came to Ratnagiri, and I was getting acquainted with the people of Ratnagiri through Facebook that time. I
yeah.
think yours was one photograph with a big zoom camera, which I was so awed and impressed with. And I
Oh,
showed it to everyone in my family, my husband, my children. Oh, you see, we have a parent who's a wildlife photographer.
okay.
Because it has always been a passion. I think genetically I have acquired this love for nature from my father,
Okay.
and that's I really feel blessed about it. And I think sometimes we feel that we should value the people we have around us, and that was the concept of inviting parents in SVM, because I think you were just like a pro and a professional who have taken this entire presentation, and I want to make learners understand that there is a life after PUBG. You know,
Yeah.
one is that you are a doctor in itself is a highly dedicated profession,
Yeah.
especially in this during this hard times, COVID-19, when you
Right.
are many a times you are quarantined and you have to stay away from the family.
Yeah.
Apart from that, every morning, I think if you have this enthusiasm of getting up early, because I know that if you have to do bird photography, I think it's one of the most difficult photographies. Still
Right.
photography, nature photography is no doubt, you just have to click. But nature photography and bird photography actually teaches you a lot of patience.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Right.
and I think I think we must give you that upadhi of being the Salli Wali of Ratnagiri.
Oh, not at all. There are some photographers in Ratnagiri.
Yes, yes, and I think Ratnagiri. So Ratna, if we talk about is gems. So the place in itself is a gem.
Yeah.
I mean, nature's bounty is so beautiful. Being a nature lover, I think I've been put in the right place. And I was thinking that whenever I'll go to Ratnagiri, I'll definitely speak to Sachin sir and I'll become his student, and I'll learn
Oh,
photography from you.
I'm
So
still
you
a
have
amateur. Yeah.
one entry by the, like, I'm a student, you can consider me as. And definitely to students, I really want to give this message through this presentation that it is so important for all of us to stay connected with the roots. Basically humans are evolved animals, and if we don't respect nature, like you said, then don't, the small things which you said in your presentation, don't click the nesting birds, they get disturbed.
Yeah.
So it's being so sensitive towards nature. And I mean, we are really very, very fortunate to have such parent fraternity. And as a family, I think parents are equally responsible for mentoring our kids, our learners, and teachers. Why not? We have wonderful young photographers. The internet is a very good photographer. Jared
Right.
sir, Sonal. We have a lot of amateur photographers. You can count on me also as one. I've in my like my from my balcony, I see beautiful sunsets. So these are the things, and a lot of birds around, definitely. But I think it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to have. And when we come into the physical world, we will invite you to take a few photography workshops, and we can also form a photography
Right.
group of SPM, a club, where those who are interested can rise early. We can arrange for a vehicle, go to the places where you go, follow
Oh,
your footsteps, and learn something.
yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am, so much for your thoughts. Ms. Zeba, would you like to ask something to Dr. Panwalkar?
Yeah, sure, sir. First of all, thank you, sir, for being with us here and spending your quality time and teaching us something that we were not aware of. When I saw your profile, it is so diverse that from a doctor to a diver to a photographer, I am really shocked, and I can say I just want to know what is that one thing that keeps you motivated to be to have that balance, a balance in your life, because we as a teachers sometimes we don't get time to do lot of other things. So, I mean, what is that one thing in your life that keeps you so balanced, and you take out time for each and everything that is your passion? So, I mean, if you could pass on that message to us and all my fellow colleagues, we would be really grateful for that.
Yeah. Actually, I'm doctor by profession, but still we can keep our passions if we have some, because birding is actually a morning time activity. So you can get up a little early and you can go for birding, and you won't disturb your other routine, like. And same badminton also, it's my passion. So many times I do one. I used to go one day for badminton, then one day for birding. So you can easily manage if it's your passion. You can find
I think
some
so. You
time.
have proved the proverb, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the key is organizing our daily schedule.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Zeba, for the wonderful question, and thank you, Dr. Panwalkar, for your wonderful response. I think we have just time for one last question. I think Rohit sir is here. Rohit sir, would you like to ask something to Dr. Panwalkar?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
It was a great experience for me. I have personally, it is my first experience when I have seen a wild photographer sharing his knowledge on this live platform. This is the first time in my life I have experienced this kind of a thing. Thank you very much for nice presentation, and really you have created a flair in all of us. As Praveen sir said, I think I'll be also the one joining with him
Yeah, sure.
under your guidance.
Yeah, sure.
I am really thrilled. I cannot say much because I can see goosebumps in few of the photographs. I
Yeah.
don't know how much time you might have waited to take to get that pose, and how angles you have set and all other things.
Yeah.
Really, it is hats off.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it was a wonderful presentation, and it was an enlightening experience for all our learners as well as faculty members. I would again like to thank Dr. Panwalkar for taking out her time and sharing his knowledge, experience, and talent to this wonderful presentation. And I would just like to conclude by saying that it gives me bundles of joy to express gratitude to Dr. Sachin Panwalkar for sharing his immense experience with our learners. And also you prove the adage wrong and glow out as jack of all trades and master of all. I think that suits you, sir.
Thank you.
So, yeah, so we conclude this session here. Thank you, everyone, and goodbye and take care.
Thank you so
Yes.
much, Praveen, for moderating it so